Alright, so hey guys, I'm really sorry that I didn't make a video like last week at all, or really this week. I've just been really busy. It was homecoming week, and the week before I just had a lot of different stuff going on. But I'm gonna make it up to you guys today, I promise, and I'll try not to let that happen at least too often. If it does, I'm really sorry in advance. But today I'm going to talk about something my friend Sean helped me pick out. I'm going to talk about PDA and teens and sex. I'm going to start off with PDA and kind of like just share my opinion on it. Okay, personally, I want to know what the big deal is about PDA. I mean, I think it's completely blown out of proportion. If people like are holding hands or hugging in the hallway like in school, who is it hurting? Like, what is the big deal in that? Nobody is going to be emotionally scarred or physically like hurt from two people hugging. What is wrong with showing affection even between friends? Like, I don't get what the big deal is. Like, to an extent, yeah, it is okay. I will say that if people are making out in the stairwell or just all over each other, they should probably just like tone it down a little bit, because that's really not something that you want kids to see. Like, especially, just use your common sense, guys. Like, if you're around little kids, please do not be freaking sucking face right in front of them, because they don't need to see that, and I guarantee their parents probably aren't going to appreciate it too much either. Just really use your common sense when it comes to deciding, okay, what is okay and what crosses the line. Holding hands, is that what, like, just think of it as if little kids are always watching you, and that will kind of determine if it's okay in public. Maybe in front of little kids, just use it like that. Holding hands, would that bother them? No. Hugging, probably not. A peck on the cheek should be okay. Maybe a light kiss, that's okay. But anything beyond that, there should not be any major sucking face, any ass grabbing, any of that. Like, just think of it as you're always in front of kids, and it'll help you make a lot smarter decisions. It is okay to an extent. It's okay to hug your friends, you're really excited to see them, or hold hands with somebody, like arms, and walk down the hallway. Piggyback rides even are considered PDA. There's nothing wrong with any of that. Just be smart when it comes to it. I don't really think it's a big deal, as long as you're not completely abusing the privilege. And then I'm gonna move on now to teens and sex. I think this is really a touchy issue with me, because I think a lot of teenagers think that sex is no big deal, which it is. It's really something that you should cherish. It's something special between two people, and you should not go and just like have it carelessly, think, oh, it's no big deal, and tell everybody about it like you're completely proud of it. It's something really personal that should be kept between two people. A lot of people don't think that it really needs to be linked to long-term relationships. They say, I'm sure you've heard the term hit it and quit it, which I think that's really sad. Like, that hurts girls' feelings. Like, a lot of girls, I think, get under the impression if they do that with a guy that it's going to make him really want to be with her, and that's not true. Like, a lot of guys, I know it's sad, but it's true, they're only in it for the sex. And I mean, that's sad to me that girls they put themselves out there because they're that desperate. Guys, don't abuse girls' feelings like that. It's ridiculous. You shouldn't do that ever. And it is a big deal. There's a lot of emotional, connections that you make in that. It's a really personal thing. And if you act like it's no big deal, like, oh, nothing's gonna happen, this doesn't really matter, it's just sex, it's not gonna end well. I promise you that much. And with guys, like, and girls in long-term relationships, guys, don't pressure girls to do anything that they're not ready to do. Girls, don't do it to guys either. If he's the one that wants to take it slow, there's nothing wrong with that. It's something, it should be taken seriously, and it should be kept slow. If you're in a really long-term relationship, like teenagers, and you both decide that, it's what you want, it's something that you think is gonna, strengthen your relationship, and you're in a long-term relationship, that's okay. It's fine to do that if you feel like you're both completely ready. But don't jump into anything thinking that it's gonna strengthen your connection or anything like that, because it won't. it really won't. A lot of guys think if they say I love you right away, then that's also going to push a girl like, oh, well, he really means it. He's not going to hurt me. But that's not always necessarily true. I know it's sad to hear it, but it isn't always necessarily true. So just kind of keep it, be smart with when you do it. I mean, it should be done out of love. And if both people feel like they're ready, don't pressure each other into anything. Because if you're pressured into it, you're not going to enjoy it. You're not going to, it's not going to be a fun experience, which it should be. It should be something special. I'm not necessarily saying in this day and age, if you want to wait till marriage, that is absolutely great. And you should be really proud of that and stick to it. But if you don't, that's fine too. Nobody should judge you for that if you're making smart decisions for yourself. Just make sure, guys, if you are, engaging in sexual activity, that you do consider, though, your safety and risks. There's pregnancy, there's STDs, there's all different things that could happen, and they're nothing that you want to get caught up in. They could really change a person's life forever if you're not careful. So make sure you, girls, get on the pill. If you don't want to talk, to your parents about it, you think they'll flip out on you, you know what? Talk to an older sibling, an older cousin, someone you really, really trust about it. They can help you get that. Use some form of protection, no matter what it is, because you don't want to end up, having someone's guy getting your, ego prego with his Lego, because that's not going to probably end well. You don't need a little baby, little spider monkey on your back all the time. You're too young for that. This is your time for having fun, but being safe and smart about what kind of fun you're having. Yeah, just consider the risks. Consider if it's really what you want, besides just the physical risks, emotional risks, make sure he's somebody or she's somebody that you're willing to give it to because you trust them and yeah, I really want this in my heart. I know it, and I think this is going to be good for me, because if it's not, you can end up getting heartbroken and just blame all the time, and that's not really, it doesn't make you a fun person to be around. So just take everything into consideration, realize that it is an important thing, it's a big deal. There's so many different things that could happen. It's something that should be special between two people. And if you don't believe it that way and you want to have tons of it, at least still be safe about it, because honestly, making sure that you're not going to get caught up in something that's going to ruin the rest of your teenage life, or take away so many experiences that you're going to have down the road, but they could be messed up by that one thing, it's not going to be worth it in the end. So that's all I really have to say, guys. Thanks for watching. I know this was a really serious video. I mean, so far they kind of have been. I'll try and start making them more fun. Little giggle out of you, But I really have to pee. Sorry. Anyway, that was weird. Okay, pee time. But comment below if you like this video, or subscribe to this chick's blogs, and I will keep trying to put up new videos every week. I will try my very, very best. Tell me any ideas that you have for videos, and just keep watching, being awesome, possum, and all that jazz. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.